Hello everyone, welcome to round 11 of the Delta T Racing series here at Division 2. We are having 18 drivers on the grid today, so that's really good to see. A really competitive grid today. Currently in the leaders of the driver championship standings is Peter Vol leading the driver championships with 5 points ahead of Spectre. Tankade is in P3 with 99 points, Ticket in P4 93 points, Donkey in P5 with 90 points. Donkey had 3 poles and didn't get a win, so really curious what he can do on the Bahrain track, where probably the grids will be very close today. So let's have a look at the current tire situations from every driver at the moment. We have a few soft runners, a few medium runners. From my experience, the mediums are not that quick in qualifying, so we will see how that pays out. The first drivers are diving out on track today with Abrasive as a new driver, No Jack, No Problem as a reserve. Let's have a look at some new drivers as well. It's only Key G is a new driver for me as well, but I think he participated last race. So Quina, also a known driver for me from the SRO league I am hosting, so welcome to Quina on this one. First time I'm commentating on you in the DTR Delta T Racing series, and Gunnar is, I think, a Division 4 driver. So let's see what he can do today. And I think one of the McLarens are the first ones to get a lap in. Let's follow Sammy. He won one race this season. I think it was Portimao. So let's see how he will perform at Bahrain. Really taking those curves and attacking that corner. A really difficult corner. But as we've seen, that Bahrain is a very difficult track. But Sammy is still keeping it within the track limits so far. So let's see, his sector 1 time is a 28.4. That's not too bad actually. So he currently won one race this season, and he definitely aiming for more. And welcome all the viewers. We have a very tight grid, so let's hopefully they can put. Oh, it's only Key G has already DNF'd his car in qualifying. I think it was in sector 1, or maybe he retired in the pits. Not sure why he did that, but I think Ticket has a qualifying ban, so he will start at the back. But Sammy is crossing the line in the last turn. Let's see what time can he put himself into. He is going to cross the line with a 1:27.5 for the first driver to set a lap. And No Jack, No Problem goes 8/10 quicker with a 1:26.6. So that's a good first lap from No Jack. And Peter Vol on the medium tire has set a 1:27.8, and so did Owen, and Xavi are right behind Petter on those medium tires. And Abrasive goes second fastest, 1100s down, and Tankade goes quickest now with a 1:26.4. a good lap time from him. And Michael is diving in the pit, and one of the Aston Martins is Cassell going to cross the line now on the mediums, a 1:28.7, and that's 2.2 seconds away from the top of the field. So I don't think it's going to be a very competitive time at the moment, but still Tankade leading the pack by 2/10, a good lap from him. And Lenzi is also on the medium tire, but he invalidated his lap. Quina is diving in the pits, and Gunnar is going to set his first lap. So let's follow the Ferrari driver. Picking up the DRS now. Will he get a good lap in, and 1:27.7 puts him in P6 for now. So pretty big gaps outside the top 3 at the moment. Definitely will be closing up when Petter, Owen, Savi will go for a run on the soft tires. And Famrod, is he going for a fast lap? I don't think he is. Lancey is going for another lap, so let's stay on board with Lancey. He's going for a second run on those mediums. And this grid is so tight. We have 7 different winners on track. Petter winning 4 races, Spectre winning 1 race, Tankade 1 race, Ticket 1 race, Nexton, who's not able to compete today, has won 1 race, Michael won 1 race, and Sammy has won 1 race. So a very competitive grid. Lancey even putting the second fastest sector 2. And the constructor championships are currently led by the Williams team by 1 point ahead of Alpine. So a really tough constructor battle at the top, and with Aston Martin and AlphaTauri having a battle for P3 in the constructor championship. So it's going to be very, very close. But Lancey sets himself as the fastest medium runner. I think Petter Vol is the fastest medium runner at the moment. And Gunnar set a second lap on the soft, and that puts him in P4 at the moment. But Michael, Spectre and Quina didn't set a lap, so didn't Famrod, so really curious what they can do. But we're going to follow Fakey in the Mercedes. Oh, runs a little bit wide. A really difficult corner to get it right. And runs a little bit wide again on that fast left-hander, but he kept it on track and puts a 1:64 in sector 2. Oh, runs wide, and that's an invalidation. And Dobrovdi has put himself into P4 on those 3-lap-old soft tires. And Petter is just going to start his lap. The current championship leader. Let's stay on board with Petter. Which time can he set? He needs an improvement of 1.4 seconds. Really attacking those corners nicely. He puts a purple sector 1, already 4.5 tenths up in sector 1, so that's looking very good for Petter, as this is one of the best sectors to gain a lot of time compared to the medium tire. Oh, he's really outbraking himself into that corner. Without ABS, it's so hard to get that corner right. But Petter Vol really attacking those corners, looking clean so far. And what is his time? Currently a 1 second up, so he needs 4 tenths to grab that provisional pole spot. And Michael puts himself in P6, by the way. Petter Vol all heading into the last corner, and he's now going to pick up the DRS. Will Petter Vol get to that provisional pole spot? No, he didn't. But only 1/10 off the time of Tankade. So not a bad second lap from Petter on those soft tires. And Owen sets a 1:28.3. And let's follow another title contender. It's Spectre. He didn't set a lap yet, so we're going to stay on board with him. Driving for the AlphaTauri team. And Spectre is known of his consistency in the races, and sets a purple sector 2. And Spectre needs to close up a gap of 5 points in the championship to Peter Vol. Spectre now going to cross the line with a 1:26.7. That puts him in P5, and the top 5 is within 3/10 now, so it's getting closer. It's getting closer at the top. And Owen sets a fastest sector 2 and picks up a slipstream from Framrod Pry, who is on an outlap. And Abrasive goes fastest with a 1:26.2. And now Owen really enjoying that slipstream of Framrod. 1:26.8 for Owen, and 1.5 seconds up on his previous time. Really great job from him. So now let's see who's on a flyer. Tankade is currently in P2, 1.5 10 away from the time of Abrasive. Will he be able to get a good lap in? And it's looking very good from Tankade so far. Really taking that curb on the inside. Didn't lose a lot of time there. And he's currently 1.5 10 up. And that's enough for provisional pole. Now he needs to nail that last sector. With 6 minutes remaining in this qualifying session, we have a few drivers who can definitely go for that pole position spot. So it's going to be very tight at the top if the drivers can nail it. And yes, Tankade can, with a 1:26.2, and goes to provisional pole, 86 hundredths away from Abrasive. A good lap from Tankade. Tankade currently in P3 of the championship standings. He won one race, no poles for him so far, and he got 4 podiums this season. Currently 99 points, and needs to close a gap of 17 points to Spectre. And who's on a flying lap? Lancy 1:27.1, currently in P8. And let's have a look. Famrod is on the medium tire, 1.3 seconds away, still in P13. And I'm not sure if he's going on another flying lap. I don't think he is. And Fakey is going to start another lap on that set of softs. And he's not improving in sector 1. So I'm not sure if he is going to. I think he's just diving in. So we have currently the top 5 within 5 tenths. But I think knowing the drivers, Spectre and Peter Vol are really going for a good run. A good last run. Sadly we have Donkey Dan not attending this race. And 2 tenths up for Fakey. And that will move him up right in front of Michael. But is he going to improve? He's going to cross the line now with a 1:27.1, and that puts him in P10 for now. 2 lap old softs, and that will probably be his last run. And I think it's Peter Vol on a flying lap as well. And one of the Red Bulls, Michael. So let's stay on board with Michael first. He is 1.5 10 up in sector 2. He needs to have a good last sector. He is going to cross the line, so he probably is improving. 1:27.0, and that moves him up to P8 now. Let's have a look. Peter Vol heading into the last corner. Is he improving? No, he's diving in the pits to prepare himself for another run. And Dobrovedy will go for another lap. He's currently sitting in P6, 5 tenths away. And a purple sector 1 actually for Dobrovedy. But oh, Dobrovedy lost it and he's out of this session. So unfortunate for him. And Owens is starting his hot lap, and so is No Jug. And one of the Mercedes drivers, Fakey, is going for another lap, and I think he's just starting his one, going for another run on these used tires. And Cassell is 3 tenths up and 6 tenths up now, so he will be joining the midfield as it stands. Let's stay on board with the Aston Martin driver. And one of the AlphaTauris is going to be the next one to cross the line. Cassell crossing the line. Which time can he put himself? 1 second up, but still good for P13. And now it's going to be Spectre. He is on an outlap, as it seems to be. One of the McLarens are also on outlap, and Michael is on a flying, but he is diving in the pits as well, so he's going to abort his qualifying. So let's see. No Jug has improved to a P4 at the moment, so really strong performance from him. I think he's a Division 5 driver, so really good performance from No Jug so far. But let's stay on board with one of the title contenders. It's going to be Spectre, and we're going to stay on board with him. And we have a yellow in sector 1. And I think it's going to be... oh, Tankgate has invalidated his lap. But let's say we're with Spectre. Not up on his time at the moment. Currently in P2 in the championship standing. He needs to make an improvement in the last sector. Where can he end up? Let's see, Spectre. He needs to nail that last one. And Spectre is crossing the line. He has improved, but a slightly improvement. 83 hundredths. And No Jug has no improvements as well. And Patter is also on a flying lap, and so is Abrasive. And I think Abrasive is one driver to watch. He is currently improving by 2 tenths. Abrasive is currently improving by 2 tenths. So he can put himself, will he be one of the drivers to put himself into the 125s? He is heading across the last corner now. No big risks as he is improving, and he is driving to 126.1, and that's a provisional pole for Abrasive. A great lap time from him. What a lap. And Patter is going to cross the line now. Will he be able to challenge the time of Abrasive? No, he isn't. He is still in P3. And Vanrod gets jumped into P3. He jumps his teammate by only 51 hundredths. Wow, what a qualifying and what a close top 4. Really impressive stuff from all the drivers we have seen from P1 to P10 within 6 tenths of a second. Even P11 is in... oh, that's so close qualifying. But we have Abrasive taking that pole position. A great lap from Abrasive. and Tankade into P2, Femrod in P3, Petavol in P4. So a championship leader in P4. That's really impressive from the drivers in front of him. Nojak in P5, a great qualifying from him. Lancy in P6, Spectre P7, Owen in P8, Sam in P9, Dobrovdi in P10, Gunnar in P11, Fakey 12, Michael 13, Cassell in P14, Savvy in 15, It's Only Kiji in 16, and Ticket and Quina haven't set a lap, and so didn't It's Only Kiji. So everyone who is watching at the moment, what are your predictions for the race? I know Petter has amazing pace, so I'm really curious what all the viewers think about the predictions for today's race. Of course, it's going to be a dry session. That's what Bahrain is. It's a dry session always, most of the time. So really looking forward to the strategies from the outside the top 10, because I think if you will start on the mediums, and you can do one stop. Doing a medium hard is a pretty fast strategy, but of course you don't need to have any safety cars, because that will ruin that. And I think the two-stop strategy is the fastest, the soft, medium, soft. As most of the drivers have did that yesterday as well. But Abrasive is going to lead the whole pack on the formation lap. Tankade, of course, the top 10 is starting on the soft tire compound. Outside the top 10 we have Gunnar, Fakey, Michael, Cassell starting on the medium tires, Savvy on the hard, so he will lose a lot of pace at the start, but at the end it will pay out for him, hopefully. It's Only Kiji starting on the medium tires as well. Ticket is definitely going for the attacking strategy, as he is currently sitting in P4 in the championship standings. He would definitely needs to close up, so he chose to go for the attacking strategy today. And Quina starting on the mediums as well. So let's hop on board with the current pole sitter Abrasive, which has been an impressive pole time on 1:26.1, so that's really fast. Sadly we don't have any predictions in the chat, so let's go for my prediction. If Abrasive can nail it, I'm going for Abrasive P1. And I don't know him too much, so Petavol taking P2 if he stays out of trouble. And let's go for a weird one today. Michael Tip finishing on the podium as well into P3. Someone say Gunnar for the win. That will be amazing if he gets it. But all the drivers are lining up. Hopefully they warmed up their tires at the right degrees. So we're preparing ourselves for another race in the Division 2 series. Spectre in P7, he needs to really close up the gap. Really trying to get a good camera view, and yes, there we go with Abrasive on pole. The lights are out and away we go. Abrasive has a really good start, and one of the Alpines right behind Femrod, it has a good start as well, and he's already side by side with the Williams driver. And Abrasive into P1, stays in P1. Tankade defending the P2 spot and gets a little tweak outside turn 1. So aggressive in P1, Tankade stays in P2. So a good start, a clean start from everyone so far. Oh, a little bit of wheel banging, and Lancy already putting himself into P4. So a good start from him. Better falling down one place, not taking too many risks. So let's have a look at the current position changes after start. Ticket already into P7. What an amazing start from Ticket. Really. Oh, it's Fakey braking really late there, and Ticket is right on the throttle and is trying to make a move as he is on the fresher compound now, at the faster compound, because everyone started on the used tires except out of the top 10, of course. So let's have a look at some close grids. Sammy winning 2 positions, Dobrovdy winning 2 positions as well. Sammy already into P7, so a good start from him as well. But a good start from both McLarens actually. And really tight grid. Ticket is really closing into Fakey. He really wants to get moved on into turn 1. Let's see if he can nail it. And Sammy and No Jock. And Sammy gets overtaken by Dobrovdy and it's under pressure of Owen as well. So Sammy made a little mistake, and Sammy is defending himself, and Owen is just backing off. No need to take too many risks. So a lot of battles ongoing, but Fakey and Ticket are side by side going through the chicane, heading into one of the... Oh, there's a contact! Fakey has pulled Ticket off track. So that was a mistake from Fakey, as it seems to be on stream. So I'm not sure what happened there, but Michael is not really happy about that as well. And Spectre had a moment at the start of this race, so he's already 27 seconds away. And we have a yellow. Oh, someone spun. It's Dobrovdy losing his entire front wing. Yes, the fast right-hander is one to look out for, because if your tires are getting worn and worn, it's really... Oh, get out. Oh, guys, watch out, please. And Ticket is closing the gap to... It's only Key G. Of course, Ticket is on the quicker tire, so he gets the moved on even before the turn 1. And Tankade is closing in. So let's have a look at the battle at the front. Tankade probably just keeping up. Aggressive had a little moment there. And Tankade is closing in, but not enough to make a move. The DRS will be enabled, so he is still within the DRS range of Aggressive, but Aggressive is pulling away from Tankade, and Femrod Pry is closing into Tankade. So a good three-way battle, as we've seen yesterday in the Tier 1 race, Division 1 race. So Femrod really going off throttle there to not take any risk. So a smart move from Femrod, where Dobrovdy has spun out, and Lancy is still within the DRS range as well, and so is Pata. So the top 5 is within the DRS range, and from there we have a 2-second gap to Pata from No Jock. A lot of battles happening on track, really hard to follow everything, but we're trying to get a battle on track. It's only Key G gets the move done on Guna. So Gunnar is already at the back, and he is trying to go for another move as well. He's trying to get that position back, but he's braking early to avoid contact with It's Only Key G. And Owen is now really close to Sammy. Sammy losing pace to No Jug, and this will allow Owen to close up because Sammy didn't pick up some DRS of No Jug. Really taking it cautious as well there. But I think Owen is going to close up. The ERS of Sammy is 40% and Owen has 45% as well. But now this will be the move for 8 spots. Owen will definitely be closing up. But Sammy has DRS as well. So he's closing in to No Jug. So no overtaking opportunity for Owen. Oh, he gets a little touch. Did Owen pick up some damage? I'm not sure. Hopefully he didn't. And let's head back to the front, where we have a 5-way battle ongoing. Battleful currently in P5, the championship leader, not really happy about his pace. I think nobody started on the medium, so everyone is on the same strategy for now. And Lancy picking 2 positions at the start, which was a good one to get himself involved into the top. We have someone spinning, and again it's there. It's Sammy Jensen in the wall and DNF, so I probably guess at the middle of the track we have a safety car being deployed. So now it's going to be impressive. How? Is everyone diving in the pits? Yes, they are. And who's the first medium runner? I think it's going to be Cassell, who is going to stretch his stint. Probably. No, he's diving in the pits as well. So the whole grid will be... Oh, it's only Kiji is going to extend his current stint on the medium tires, and so is Gunnar, and so is Quina. So they're gambling on another safety car, I think. So the top 3 has changed, with only Kiji running the... leading the field, and Gunnar in P2 and Quina in P3. Aggressive on the mediums, Tankade on the mediums. Fambrot has chosen for another set of soft tires, and Lancy's chose to go for some mediums as well. Patter on everyone on the mediums till P11. Cassell and Fakey definitely trying to extend it till the end on these hard tires, and I think it's a very smart move, because we've seen that with Shabby in Division 1. If there was no safety car at the end, I think he would go for the win, as it's impossible to stretch the mediums till the end. So the whole grid is closing up. Spectre will definitely be very happy about this. There are opportunities for Spectre, and currently Tankade is doing very good in the standings so far, because Tankade really needs to close points on the top drivers, and he is in front of them. So hopefully Tankade can get a good result in today. He was really quick in the Division 1 race yesterday. Had a good battle with him, so he has the pace. We're going for another lap behind the safety car. And very unfortunate for Sammy to not complete your race, because he's not in a good vibe lately. Sad for him. After his win, it didn't go forward for him. So Famrod Price going for the attacking strategy on those fresh off tires. He's currently in P6, so he wants to make up the positions as quick as possible to make this strategy work. And Lancy on the mediums really needs to close up on him and just follow. And so is Peta in P8 at the moment. I'm really curious what all the hard runners can do on pace compared to the rest. So let's have a look. No penalties has been awarded yet. So a very clean race from all the drivers so far. And current position changes, yeah, of course, it's only KG winning 15 positions, Gunnar winning 9 positions, and Quina winning 15 positions as well. And most of the drivers have been losing positions, of course. And the safety car is going in this lap. So it's only KG will be the driver to set the pace. Oh, it's Cassell having a 5-second time penalty with Fakey under the safety car conditions. Come on guys, keep the distance. Keep the distance between the safety car conditions. And it's only Kiji will be the driver to set the pace. And he's already going. He is already going and has a good restart. But Gunnar is right behind him and has been awake. Quina losing a lot of time. 1 second already. And Abrasive already picking up the pace to Quina. But Quina has... he's racing for position, so... Oh, the tires are... Oh, Abrasive had a moment with Tankade, and Famrod on the soft tires is flying away. Look at Famrod. Famrod on the inside into turn 4, and he gets the move done, and Famrod is now already has made the move in a few corners of time to grab that provisional P1 spot. So Famrod is really attacking. He made a good restart, so it's working good for him so far. Abrasive right behind had a little snap in turn 1, which caused a little contact to and Famrod really looking to close up on Quina. Famrod definitely having the overspeed and going to have a look on the outside, and look at Famrod making a move around the outside there. What a move. That was very good. That was just amazing. Famrod really picking up the pace, and Abrasive is really putting the pressure on Quinne. And picking up some ERS on ERS deployment and going for the inside line to Quinne. And Tankade going for a 3-wide battle into turn 1. And Tankade makes the move. And Tankade gets to position 1, but Abrasive Tankade breaks himself, and that allows Abrasive to make the move again on Tankade. A small mistake from him, and there's Lancy already on the inside now to Quina, and Lancy gets the move as well, so he is joining the party with Tankade and Abrasive. And Famrod is flying away. Famrod is flying away, already having a better exit compared to Guna. And Famrod Pry on the outside line, really impressive stuff from Famrod. Good exit from him, and he gets the move done and now moves up to P2. Wow, Famrod is flying on those fresh off tires. And what a good restart from him. Now making his way to it's only Kiji who is on the medium tires. Let's have a look. Current tire situations. It's only Kiji on 8 lap old mediums where he started on. Famrod on the fresh off tires. So really trying to close up on it's only Kiji, and the DRS has been enabled this lap. And Abrasive is hunting down his teammate. And he is trying to make a move. Fakey and Michael have been DNF'd. I totally missed that, sorry. No safety car just yet. Famrod on the outside now, picking up the DRS and gets the move done even before the corner. And Abrasive makes the move on the Ferrari of Guna. And so is Tankade following him. Oh, Lenzi spinning out. Oh, Lenzi. Oh, Lenzi. Oh, unfortunate for him. He had such an amazing pace. And Petafol is following him as well. And is on the fresher tire compared to Guna. And Petafol, oh, a late dive by Petafol, and he gets the move done. What a competitive move from Petafol, and that's why he's showing that he's championship leader. So much confidence into that overtake. Good racing from Peta. Really picking up the pace to stay with Tankade and Abrasive. And Famrod sets the fastest lap, and he's now picking up his pace, and he's trying to create a gap for himself. And right behind Junna and Jack and Quinna going side by side, but Quinna is still keeping his nose in. We have a three-way battle now on the inside line. Ticket is on the outside, Quinna on the inside, and no Jack. Oh, this can go well. Oh my god, what a battle between these three drivers. Ticket, no Jack, and Quinna. Quinna is on the older tires, so he don't have the grip that compared to no Jack and Ticket. But Ticket is already into P7 and really closing the gap to Guna. Really low on the DRS though. And Abrasive is closing in to It's Only Kiji as well. Only 5/10 away now. So let's stay on board with Abrasive. He has a good exit and it's full tenths now. Abrasive using his DRS, but he still has 30% left, and It's Only Kiji is really pushing. He only have 18% left, so this will be a very easy overtake for Abrasive. No DRS for It's Only Kiji, and It's Only Kiji defending the inside, so he's really showing himself, but Abrasive has the DRS. And Tankade on the inside, what a move. Tankade on It's Only Kiji. Saw that It's Only Kiji going for the outside line, which allowed a spot on the inside for Tankade to follow Abrasive and don't lose any time. So really great racing from those two drivers so far. So let's jump back with some other drivers. A close battle between Cassell and Quinna. Cassell is the only driver who have picked up a 5-second time penalty for a collision under the safety car conditions, and Savvy has a 3-second time penalty. A few drivers who haven't made a pit stop yet. They're really struggling after the safety car restart. But Cassell is closing in to Quinna. But still, look at how close the grids still are, guys. It's just amazing. No, only Famrod is really pulling away because of his fresh shaft, but this will go down in a few laps. And we have a battle for Cassell and Quina. Cassell on the inside and getting the move done even before the corner, so a good move from Cassell. And Ticket has made the move as well. It's only Kiji and Petter switching positions. Petter into P4, losing a 1.9 gap to Tankade and Abrasive. So he needs to close up, as the championship leader is not going to be able to lose any points, because he has just a 5 points difference between him and Spectre. But Spectre is currently in P11, so he's still good. Let's have a look at the closest battle on track. It's going to be between Savvy, Dobrovdi and Owen. And right in front we have, oh, a little snap from Dobrovdi, and Savvy is just backing off to take not too many risks. So we have a 3-way battle, a 4-way battle on track, with one of the McLarens right behind. On the inside now, Lancy raking. Oh, Lancy, what are you doing, man? Come on. Yeah, this is on yourself. I'm sorry to say that, but that was just reckless. And Tankade is on the inside line to Abrasive, and Tankade is waiting. Tankade is waiting. No need to take too many risks into turn 4. So a very calculated mindset from Tankade there. So I'm very curious what all the drivers will be doing on their next strategy call. And Spectre is really at the back of Cassell, so he is really pushing himself up the grid now. He needs to close up. He needs to close up the 10s, because he is in a championship fight with Petter Vol at the moment. He knows that Cassell has a penalty, but he needs to close in and get the move done as quick as possible. And he is going to make a move now, but Cassell picks up a DRS on Quina as well. And Cassell is going to have a look on the inside now, and Spectre going for the outside. And Spectre has better pace now, has a good exit. Now is the moment to get the overtake done, but he is not going to be close enough. So Spectre is really stuck behind Cassell and Quina, because Quina is defending really well. And Spectre, will he go for an opposite move? I don't think he's close enough again. So it's going to be very frustrating for him at this stage of the race, because he wants to get past as quick as possible. So this is currently the closest battle on track at the moment. That's why we are staying on this battle. Spectre choosing a different line compared to Cassell, and really taking a little bit of wheel banging on the left front from Spectre, but he kept it on track and is really closing in. Femrod is in the pits. Which tire is he choosing? Sorry to erupt this. He's going for some fresh mediums. And let's see the battle between Spectre and Cassell. Cassell defending for his life, but now is going to defend. And Spectre is waiting and waiting. No time for Spectre to make a move. And Cassell is good in defending, and now it will be going for a move. Spectre on the outside line into turn 4, and what a great camera view. And Spectre is going for the move. Great traction out of that corner, and he gets moved on. A great move by Spectre, and he moves up to P8, and he now needs to close up the gap to No Jug. And Cassell is running on the hard tires, so... Oh, it's someone in the wall. No, it's one of the... Oh, watch out. It's Dorothy on the having a spin. And Tankgate taking the lead of this Grand Prix. And Famrod has dropped to P12. But knowing that the drivers in front all need to make another pit stop, so I think he did a good call. But let's see Abrasive. He's closing in to Tankgate. Tankgate having 30% left of ERS. But Abrasive is closing in with the ERS on the inside line into turn 1. And he is going for a move on the inside and gets the move on. Petter has closed the gap as well. So we have a three-way battle for the top. Tankgate is... Abrasive is defending the inside line. There's a little bit of weaving there from Abrasive, defending the inside and going fast to the outside even before the corner, so not really spoiled from him. But all we know, it's in the heat of a battle, and it's only KG spinning around. Oh my god, what are you doing? Come on, man. How can you rejoin on... How can you rejoin like that? How can you rejoin like that? That's just... I don't know. What the hell are you doing? Come on. Sorry, I'm just muting all the... We have a safety car, by the way. I mean, this is just... This is something to really look for. Because this is just not acceptable from It's Only KG. That was very weird. All the drivers are diving in the pits now. Switching to a fresh set of mediums. And now where will Famrod be? He will jump him. And Famrod goes to the fastest. He's going to set himself into P1. Abrasive in P2, Tankgate in P3 and Patavol in P4. So at the moment we have the Alpines really looking to have a good go on taking the constructor lead. At this moment. And we've heard Cassell screaming on stream, and that was just so unfortunate for him. It's really unfortunate. I mean, there was nothing he could do on that collision because it was all out of his range. I'm feeling sorry for him. But at the moment we have Famrod in P1, Abrasive in P2. Let's have a look. Oh, Ticket has put some fresh softs on, so we definitely going to have a battle with Ticket. Ticket on the attacking strategy. So did Spectre. Oh, this is going to be very fun. Schooner didn't pit on those hearts. I think he should. But currently the drivers at the front, the top 4, are driving on the medium tires. Famrod on the 1 lap old mediums. He pitted 1 lap earlier. Another lap behind the safety car. Really different tire strategy goals from all the drivers. A few drivers going for the soft, so it's going to be very impressive how this will pay out for all the drivers. I don't think the soft runners will have a lot of pace at the end, and I think they will have a lot of pace at the restart. So this is going to be very difficult to predict who's going to win this one. Second safety car of the race, with Famrod leading. So really good call from him to do a 2-stop, going for soft, then mediums. Not sure how his tires degradation will be, so, and I think the safety car will be going in this lap to continue the racing. And lights are out, and Famrod is going to set the pace. Aggressive, definitely on a charge, wanting to get that P1 back. But we can't forget Tankade, Pettervol and Ticket on those fresh off tires. It's going to be a hell of a race at the end of this Bahrain Grand Prix, with 11 laps to go after 10 laps to go after we cross the finish line. Famrod is still waiting to get us all going on the way, and he's waiting till the last, and there he goes. A great restart from Famrod, but Aggressive has been awake, and Ticket has been already alongside Pettervol. So let's see. Oh, Ticket already looking to get the overtake done on Ticket, on Pettervol. Going side by side, and Ticket gets a move done on Patter. He is on the quicker tire at this stage of the race, but as it stands, Ticket is making some progress throughout. He started in P17 and now is in P4, battling for the win. And Spectre also on those soft tires, really closing into Pettervol as well. It's a bit of a gamble, but hopefully the tires will make it till the end. And Ticket is closing in. Look at Ticket. A lot of overspeed on Tankade. And going for an outside move. Look at Ticket. What a daring move from him. But he's still right behind Tankade. Tankade is a driver who keeps his nose in. He is not ready to get past just yet. But Ticket has some great overspeed. And he's going to have a look on the next DRS. And so is Aggressive. A battle for P1. It continues. No DRS just yet. So Aggressive is going for a move right in the slipstream, with Ticket going for a move on Tankade for P3. And Aggressive is not going to be able to make a move for P1, and he really needs to pick up the pace now. So because Ticket is coming in, and Spectre is really struggling, and Spectre is losing a place to... Oh, Spectre has damage. Oh no, left front wing. Oh, Oh, very unfortunate for him. That's probably his race gone. And Ticket and is closing in too aggressive, and a little bit of a bump there. He has the pace, so he just wants to get past as quick as possible. But Tankade is losing a lot of time now. And Petter is right behind, and Lancy is closing in as well on those soft tires. But let's have a look on the three-way battle between the top three. And Ticket is really using all of his DRS. I don't think that's the right move. But I think they're going side by side now. And Ticket gets them moved on. And going on the outside. But Aggressive stays on the inside. Pushes Ticket a little bit wide. Ticket has a good exit now. But Aggressive has the DRS on Famrod. And Ticket still not be able to make the move. And Tankade will be able to close up now as well. So, wow. A lot of battles ongoing on track. And I think the medium runners will have the pace at the end. And Ticket has the pace at the moment. Look at Ticket really pushing his way in front. I think Ticket has one win so far, so he's really trying to get it moved on to claim this victory at Bahrain. Oh, those curves are so slippery. In the heat of a battle, he is burning ERS. And this is going to be a move for Aggressive. Because Aggressive picks up the DRS on Famrod Pry. And he's definitely going for a move. And Ticket is right behind. But look at Ticket looking for some alternate lines compared to Aggressive. And really having a good exit now. And we have Tankade losing it. No, Tankade. Tankade is out. Not of the race, of course. No DNF for him, but he has spun around. And very unfortunate for him. And I think Famrod is defending so well. Look at his ERS. Well, Ticket is burning it as hell. Look at him, 20%, and he has 68%. So Famrod, will there be an 8th winner? But look at Aggressive on the inside line, making the move on Famrod Pry to gain himself a top spot at the moment. Aggressive really having the pace today, taking that pole position. Is he going to convert it to win? And Owen has spun. Owen has spun. And we have another safety car. The third safety car in this race. Wow. Oh, and Ticket will be very happy about this. Because his soft tires are not going to be worn that much in these safety car sessions. Oh, Tankade picks up a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh man, Tankade had a great pace. Wow. We have seen some great battles so far, guys. Holy moly. I'm impressed. Division 2 is so competitive. So my big dubs to the organizers. for organizing the tiers based on pace, because the whole race we have battles, so on every part of the track, just like yesterday in tier 1. As it stands in the championship, driver championship standings, Pat Vol will be extending his championship lead. Ticket will be gaining a little bit of points to him, but not that much. Spectre will be not very happy, and so is Tankade. Both title contenders to Peta are outside the top 10. So it's going to be a sprint race, and Spectre and Tankade have pitted for fresh shafts. Oh guys, this is going to be very clinchy. And as the constructors will be after this race, the Alpine drivers Famrod and Petter will definitely take the lead, with Tankade not being able to put himself into the points right now. So it's going to be very great at the end of the race. I think Savvy, Doverty, Gunnar, Tankade and Spectre can really have a go, because they're on fresh shafts with a few laps to go. With the guys in front having used softs and used mediums. Oh my, this is going to be a very thrilling race, and we are going to have a small sprint race. A full lap sprint race if the safety car goes in this lap. Abrasive really warming up his tires aggressively. He really needs to stay in front. He wants to convert his pole position to a win. I'm not sure where he's at in the championship standings. We're going to have a look on that. Abrasive is currently in P14 in drivership standings, only having one podium at the moment, and he is having 22 points. So he really needs to win this one, and the safety car is going in. So every driver is getting himself ready for the full lap sprint race we're going to see at Bahrain in the Division 2 race. Abrasive will be the leading driver to set the pace. Famrod right behind, Ticket on the soft tires in P3 and Petafol in P4. There will be a lot of attacking moves, and Abrasive is still waiting to get himself up, and he's waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and he's waiting and he's going. Abrasive is going, and Famrod is sleeping, and this will allow Ticket to go on the inside line. Ticket on the inside now, and he is going to make a move into turn 1. Look at Ticket on those soft tires into turn 1 and gets the move done, and Ticket moves up to P2, and this will be very good for the championship as it stands. Batter into P4, it's only Kiji in P5, Lancy P7, Savvy is on the fresh shafts picking up a penalty. And someone spinning around. Oh no, it's Spectre. Oh man, he's got it. It's not Spectre's his race, and Savvy on those fresh shafts is flying, so definitely need to look out for him. Ticket is closing in to Abrasive. Will Abrasive be able to defend himself from Ticket? And Famrod is losing a small amount of time to Ticket. So Ticket's soft tires are working very well at this stage of the race, because he's closing in to Abrasive. So a few drivers on those fresh softs, Tankade and Savvy, currently making up some position, but they both have a penalty. And Dobrovdy is having a battle as well, and Tankade is diving in the pit, so he will probably be retiring from the session. And No Jug is on the inside now of Dobrovdy, but no move for him, and Tankade is retired from the session as predicted. But let's have a look at the top spot battle between Ticket and Abrasive. Ticket really closing up. The DRS will be enabled, I think, after this lap, so he needs to stay within the DRS range of Abrasive. But his tires are looking very good. Let's have a look at his tires and his rears. I think they are looking pretty good so far, and so are his front tires. So Ticket definitely on the charge to get this win. It will be a very great race from him if he can get a win today with that qualifying ban. A lot of drivers who are driving, I think, Abrasive, Ticket, Petavol, Spectre, Tankade, maybe even Michael will definitely be able to drive in Tier 1, in Division 1. And the DRS, I think, has been enabled, so let's see. With 2 laps remaining, Dobrovdy gets the fastest lap with a 1:29.1, and Savvy gets the move on Lancy. Lancy going for a switchback move. Look at Lancy having a great exit and picking up the DRS on Savvy, going side by side. But Lancy is taking a different line and taking it cautious, knowing that Savvy has a penalty, so he doesn't need to take too many risks there. And the DRS has been enabled, so we're going to switch back to the front. 9 lap old softs compared to 9 lap old mediums. And Ticket has a good exit. Oh, Abrasive is struggling. And Ticket picks up the DRS. No need to use ERS now. And with 1 lap remaining after this one, we're going to have a thrilling fight for the win. So I'm just going to switch back. Just turning that telemetry off now. But Ticket is losing a small amount of time to Abrasive, who has a good exit out of there. Ticket needs to make a move now. He has the DRS and has a good exit. Now is the moment to get the overtake done. Abrasive, red lights flashing. This will be a daring move from Ticket. A move for P1 and a provisional win. Ticket on the inside line gets the move done even before the corner, and Ticket moves up to P1. What about Abrasive? Will he go for a tactic move on? He will be having the DRS on Ticket, and a fight for battle, a fight for P1 between Abrasive and Ticket. Ticket moves up to P1, and it's very, very great to see from Ticket. And Dobrovdy is spinning around, so unfortunate for the Haas driver. And Abrasive will have an opportunity after this one. He picks up the DRS. Right now, Ticket defending the inside, and we have a great battle between these 2 drivers. And Abrasive is still on the back of. Oh, Abrasive spins out! No, Abrasive loses it! No! Abrasive loses it on the final lap, and this will be a win for Ticket. What a race! The winner of the Grand Prix of Bahrain, round 11, on the name of Ticket, the Finnish driver. A great race from him, taking that P1, Vanrod in P2, Petavol in P3, Lancy P4, it's only Kiji in P5, Quina in P6, Savvy P7, No Jug going to finish in P8. Dobrovdi in P9, Guna in P10, and Spectre is going to finish in P11. What a race! 3 safety cars. A driver who had a qualifying ban winning this race, definitely driver of the day. No. What a race from Ticket. Big compliments to him for his race today. Ticket taking the win at Bahrain, closing the gap in the championship standings, jumping his rival Tankade, and closing the gap to Spectre. Or maybe even he jumped Spectre as well, so Ticket is now in P2 in the championship standings. Spectre didn't pick up any points, so wow, what a race. So let's go through the final standings. Ticket taking the win, Famrod in P2, Patavon P3, another podium for him. Lancy in P4, It's Only Kiji P5, Quinna, a good race from him as well, into P6, P7 for Xavi, No Jack in P8, Dobrovdi in P9, Gunnar P10 taking up the last point, Spectre in P11, Aggressive, very unfortunate for him, I must admit that, because he had such a strong race. Tankade retired in the pits in lap 13, and the rest of the drivers didn't finish the race. So thank you all for watching for this spectacular race, and hopefully I'll see you next week where we're racing at Singapore. So thank you for watching and have a good night.